Hello everybody, just about ready to get started. Let's chat. So, technically the day after my birthday, but good enough, close enough. It'll be the birthday stream. So, until people trickle in, we'll be doing some solo stuff. This time I checked, it does say allegedly I'm connected to Twitch, unlike that one day during Easter, where I was definitely lied to. To state, it said connection up, I checked Twitch, and I'm like, oh, not connected. Nice try though. But yeah, we'll be, I guess, warming up with some basic runs, and depending on how many people come in, that'll kind of shape what episode we end up playing. It is rare item week, so I might as well do stuff that would make sense to do, which is nearly every run possible. So we're probably gonna warm up with a little bit of, I guess we'll call them joke runs, question mark. I mean, they're technically viable. But we'll do some Sky ID to start things off while we wait. Seeing who's in the lobby. Clankatron, that's a good one. Probably still get away with using a Hell handgun. Although I think I put that, yeah, I did put it away last time. Unfortunate. Oh well. Do a slightly less optimal clear. Oh no. Woe is me. Might have to press one more attack button on certain monsters. Please don't let anything be up there. Alright, small mercies. Like, that's my birthday gift to myself. Just hope nothing ever appears up there. I hate going for that item. I have to go back and gear up if that happens. Like, oh no, I gotta take it somewhat seriously. Now, fortunately, I could just brute force my way through this with Vices. Thank you, Vices. One thing I'll have to double check, I'll probably have somebody in the chat confirm for me later. There's a random damage number that gets applied to your damage. I'm assuming that's after, what's it called? After the attribute boost on the weapon. I forget how the damage formula works in this game. But basically, the forces, hunters, and rangers all have a different random number range. So if it feels like your hunter is hitting a really wide and weird range, it's because they are. I think generally speaking, the hunters have the higher max and the forces have the least. But the exact figures offhand I don't have in front of me. I guess I'll eat the Trimane. I got excited. I heard a rare item. I'm like, photon drop? And I'm like, never be photon drop. Ooh. Not really liking these box drops lately. I feel like I'm not being rewarded with my money. I wish I had a giant. Oh, I have Jaya. Technically use Jaya here. I'm gonna say, I wish I had like a wide weapon to hit these enemies. See, this is where I would have preferred Red Sword. But it is what it is. That specific niche scenario where I know I'm going to get the freeze. Like, yeah, I could prefer that over the Hell. Welcome Parameter, hope you're doing well. Don't mind me, just seeing if I could get another Twin Blaze for one of my characters. Guess I'll do the other room chat. Yeah, otherwise not too much going on for me. Well, that was scary. I don't know why I did that. that's exactly how I was hoping the freeze would work. Oh, that damage is so good. It's like he's using hell. It's like, look what people need to do to equal a fraction of the HuCast power, chat. We'll do a quick run for Seal J Sword, I guess, while we wait for people. Just wanted to make sure none of my settings were that weird. Then after that, it is even beat. So we could potentially do pod, depending on who's here. Honestly, for pod, I only really want 2 people. I mean, we could have 3 more, or like 3 or more, don't get me wrong, but like, the minimum number I will pod is 2. There's something we wanted from that. That is not at all where I was aiming, excuse me. Whatever. Let's red blade this. I feel like something happened to my controls. They're not quite snapping where I think they should. Like, more so than normal. Get rid of those. Pop those. You know what? Since he's there, I might as well just do this. I mean, he'll still fidget out, as you saw there. I was like, whatever. Good enough. Prefer Vice here. I have the dead zone a little too high or something. I feel like I'm not getting a response at all, versus it being oversensitive. Chat, why can he combo kill Gibbles? Chat, I have so many questions. Like, what? No, that's... HuCast, come on, that's the... I don't even have, like, weapon attribute bonuses. That's just HuCast being HuCast. What an actual monster, chat. I'm gonna take a safety heal here. Shield wastes so much time. Really? I mean, I gotta do it. If he's just gonna pick shield back to back, you gotta do something. Waste so much time when that happens. Ooh, my damage is a little low. I should have reshifted. Take a safety trimate in case he confuses. Oh, he didn't. Unneeded dummates. Anyway, Frost McG, hope you're doing well. If you would like to join in some runs, let me know. Probably just gonna sell some items here. We're listening to Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage still. The extended soundtrack. Oof, never lucky in the shop. I still made some money, even though drops were just kind of average, I guess. Clarice is waiting. So I guess we could switch over to Purple Pod, I guess, because why not? Why not, chat? Just listen. We saw how often Conjure popped up. I might as well do it during rare item up. I do want V801s and other similar items as we go there. I wouldn't mind getting Vices or Yashmanikov from this run. So we'll do a couple of those, and then we might do, if we get 3 people, I would like to do normal episode 4 boss while it's still even beat. But with 2 people, it makes more sense to do pod. Just because Underground could get kind of ugly with just 2 people. 3 people, it's fine. 4 people is excellent. But it's like the difference between having like a 30-minute run and a like a nightmare like 40-minute run. So we'll see who joins us now. I forgot to check the forecast. What is the forecast? Rangers, humans, males. Oh, the time of Ramar is upon us. You know, I could bring in the Ramar for like normal boss clear. Haven't played a sim in a while in episode 4. We have to find some reason to use green ID, chat. Listen, like, he is just never gonna get played ever again unless I make him do episode 4. I wouldn't mind a V101 from those runs. It's our capped HP material. I got everything I need to do the run already, since this character basically lives in episode 4 now. Although I should probably play more episode 2 with them. Well, I guess I'm playing as is, so I don't see anybody else saying that they're looking to hop in. But if you are looking to hop in, just let us know before we get too far in this quest. I don't mind resetting if we're in the first couple of rooms. It's one of those things where it will go faster with 3 people versus 2. Yeah, like, boss run could go anywhere between, like, 20, 21 minutes, 30 minutes to, like, 40 plus if you have a bad team. It's like, I'd just rather do something else with my time if we don't have the people for it. Pew pew pew. I don't know why I took that. Yeah, depending on who's around, we'll do some other runs. So in theory, if we have a good enough group, we could do, what's it called? Episode 2 shenanigans on purple. People are usually looking for a V5 unit. I was gonna say, I wish I could tell you I had a good birthday. The gifts were very nice, so again, I'm very flattered people were offering to give me stuff. But aside from that, terrible. It's like, I'm pretty sure I had food poisoning. Chat, like, I'm on the verge of recovering from it. I thought about if I was up for streaming, to be honest with you, as I've been sick like basically all morning. So I'm still recovering from that, unfortunately. But feeling better now, at least. Welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was like, I feel bad for canceling streams. I really don't like doing it. I don't want to be like an excuse maker. It's just how I view it. I'm like, listen. I'm like, if I could get through work while not feeling well, I could stream. It'll be fine. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, Gren and I. Yeah, it was like, I knew something was wrong when I woke up at 5 in the morning and there wasn't a reason for it, like no alarm or anything, and I'm like, uh-oh. That's not good. This is not a time I normally wake up at. Why am I waking up? Oh, I feel really sick. That would be why. But it mostly passed by like 2 o'clock. But it took a while. Feeling blood, been rough day and night thanks to insomnia. I was gonna say, birthday gift, we're gonna trank Chris. He'll finally have rest. We believe in him. And also the power of the trank. We also very heavily believe in the power of the trank. Oops. Misunderstood how many shots I needed there. Yeah, I mean, like, I at least took a half day off for my birthday, so I was at work early, unfortunately, but I ended up seeing, like, what was it? The Mission Impossible movie. And I kind of forgot what the plot was going into it, and then I went, oh, right, this stupid computer thing. Oh, wait, they're really leaning into this hard. Oh, this movie's dumb. But, you know, at least the stunts were somewhat entertaining, I guess, is the plus side. Get out of here, Dorfon. I'm telling story time. Right, chat? Listen. Listen, the demons are like, We're gonna be time efficient there. Goodbye, monsters. So yeah, we'll probably do a couple pods because they're pretty quick. I imagine Chris would like to hop in at some point. And we'll do some Green ID episode 4. Probably TTF at some point. That's not what I'm looking to target. You know what I actually haven't seen so far in this run in a while, despite doing it pretty often the last couple of weeks? Where's my Vice? We got Heavenly Battles, and those are more rare. Both in terms of the drop rate and number of enemies that offer it. No worries, Chris. If you have any preference of runs, since your time is limited, let me know. I don't mind deferring plans. There we go, much better. Yep, they're gonna do the box check. I'll let them do the box check. I walked straight into that cactus, chat. You have no idea. Didn't even see it. Cactus bested me. Yeah, HughCast is one of those characters where if you don't have like a mag ready for him, there is like some challenge with him. Like, don't get me wrong, he's still like easy to climb, but like he's not gonna be like instant win and like ultimate. It's close to instant win, I would say. Now, if you give him like charge Vulcan 50 hit, you know, coming into it, then you're like, oh, never mind. Just never challenge gone. It's over. Like fully raised power mag or a mag with accuracy, like yeah, it's over. GG. You tried. Character is a monster. I would say like when he's actually low level and you're playing solo, you do have to be like slightly more creative. Like you start leaning more on confuse traps entering ultimate than freeze traps. And I think that's like a good way to like actually learn how to trap better. Like if you feel like a room is too hard, to just start experimenting with trap usage. But yeah, there's just a certain point, I want to say it's like level 140, where he is just clearly better than every character that is maxed. And then every other level after that is just icing. Like he's just already better, and then he just becomes the best. I don't know what else to say. What a character. You kind of don't have a lot of crowd control, but once you finally bridge the gap where their ATP starts equaling every class's max ATP, then it stops mattering that he doesn't have spread needle. Because he's eventually just going to be able to combo kill everything, like we saw earlier, where I could just like normal heavy special, and that kills like a mini boss in episode 2. Just kind of messed up. I don't know why he could do that. I would say oversight, but I don't know if they really thought things through at all to call it an oversight. I think they just went, tee-hee, pretty numbers. I don't think they thought about it that hard. If they did, they would have fixed the Hugh and the Fomarl and the Faux New World, let's be honest. They had many, many years to rebalance that if they wanted to. Yeah. Pretty much like big power jumps for you is the first time you cast. Disco of Brave Man plus any stats on 13, the armor. Once you start getting that unlocked, you're like, oh wait, now I can hit like a Ranger. Oh. Or if you don't have Smart Link, that also kind of sucks. It's the unit tax for not being the best class in the game, aka Ranger. Just like, oh, did you dare ordain use a weapon? Not without a penalty or not. So if you're wondering why the accuracy reader says you're missing it 100% and you're playing as a hunter, that's why. You're probably using a ranged weapon. You're getting taxed and you don't even know it. It's so bad. That's probably why for the longest time I was never into Rangers, never into Hunters, because I felt like they always missed. And then it turned out, yes, that was why. Thank you for the good luck, Calvisham. Oh, I walked too much to the side there. That was my fault. That's fine. Getting lasered means he's not dive bombing, so I did my job. It's fine. Yeah, it was like a little off. Where did the detonators go? Did they go in the pit or something? Yes. I mean, that's fine. If they want to be there, and I don't really care about that. Oh no, chat, we had a change of fortune. Is the time of Ramar over already? Rangers, Newmans? Oh, that sucks. It's a downgrade. Unless I'm playing Force. But I prefer not to play Force for a little bit if I can avoid it. Yeah, Chris, let me know if there's something you're looking to hunt today. Could you imagine if that was Conjure? I actually would have been tilted off the face of the planet. It's like, especially after Rare Enemy Week where we didn't get one for 12 attempts. If I got it first try on non-boosted rate, it'd be like, I'd throw the controller. It's such bullshit. Alright. Oh man. At least we're there. Popped it near our teammates, so they shouldn't be too far from it. I shockingly waited on purpose that time. Not for anything in particular, after I'm just interested to start predict stream keeps freezing, hopefully PSO will be okay. Sorry to hear. Get exactly 2 shots there. I'm gonna try mate so I don't need to waste time healing. I timed that last shot a little late. Spinner is messing up my timing as usual. Yeah, you can get a triple there. You just gotta... The spinner is so much chat. They stop you from getting, like, guaranteed lasers, which is really annoying. I'm gonna get a lot of lasers here. Yeah, this is why I started only carrying Trimates, by the way, and why I don't usually carry Dimates anymore. Getting a partial heal on Chamberlain is a death sentence that I don't really want to do. Be like, no thanks. Welcome, LightDragon. Hope you're doing well. I like the mag snapping from off screen onto the character. I almost refoed. That's pretty close. It's been a week. Gotta say, my own week was very interesting, but not in a good way. We're getting there. See some people waiting in the lobby. Sees there's a level 54 character here, Jaeger. Let's mix it up a little. I'm gonna briefly play some Green ID. I don't know if I want to do Green ID boss. But we could do some non-boss runs, and end with a boss run. We'll probably do Red ID boss run, to be honest. But we're gonna do some Underground episode 4. I feel like we haven't done that in a while. We'll give Chris a minute or so to join, but if there's other people that want to hop in, let me know. I have to actually go get a striker mag out of the bag. See, the problem is that my build is kind of unique, so I actually don't have a mag for him. The striker mag. Guess this one is fine. If I heavily resist, I could do another Centurion. Yeah, there we go. Oh, one I thought I grabbed. Whoops. How's it going, LightDragon? Oh. Fine. Hopefully today's better at least. I have to grab this mag. Yep, all people are welcome of any gear level. Just doing some runs. This one should grant people some XP if nothing else. Chris has arrived. I'm assuming it's just the three of us, because I've not heard anything from the chat. Let's do... Let's new mop up 3. LightDragon says, last day before work, did buy groceries in the morning so at least don't have to head out now. Nice, nice. I was gonna say, shockingly, I'm not the one buffing people. The power of triple pew pew laser says no. I'd say the only downside of this quest is there's not a lot of zoos in it. Still very good for having Striker though. LightDragon says I'm nowhere near code quick enough yet to join you all. You could be any gear you want. Honestly, the biggest gap you have to get to is 80. Once you're 80, you might as well as play. I'll be real with you. Like, no joke, like having a 4th player enables like Just a lot better crowd control. Welcome, Dango. There's just more things for the enemies to focus on. Potentially more traps. Even small amounts of damage can make a difference. It's like if there's somebody without like a big strong weapon, then they just pair with somebody to help a combo kills. I hope you're doing well, Dango. And plus, like, unless we have 3 people, we can't even do HBR consistently. That's the whole point of HBR, rewards you for having 3 players, not just 2. But it does open up options just by existing. You literally don't have to do anything, and it's already enabled. There's our Zoo chance. Fine, Mr. Zoo. Damn, they are getting melted. I'm gonna read that comment in just a moment. I don't want you to think that I haven't read it and have ignored it. Just want to make sure I'm in a better position here for this. Oh, look at the laser damage. Oh. Okay, let's read the comment. So, Heaven Strikers based off the MST. Does that mean you want to build a striker unit for MST? That's a good question. I mean, if you're only going to build one, the answer is maybe. If you want to be optimal, you should probably have one that's based off of your Ramar or Ramarl's max stats. I'm gonna do a little check here, don't mind me. I'm greedy for boxes today. The greed was not rewarded. Anyway, back down to the south. So what I would recommend as you're leveling, MST Heaven Striker is superior in every single way. When you are high level, being able to actually do damage with ATP is kind of important. So there are things in which you will swap out, or should swap out, I should say, in order to do more damage. So it could be like Vulcans versus Astark, or, you know, you're going to swap into your demons potentially on how you're geared. And you still need to basically do that last little tap of damage. And having an MST only Striker Mag can actually be a problem, as you might not be able to combo kill once you kind of hit that middle part where you cap MST. I have both, so the answer is, like, I will swap into whatever is more useful at the time. So, like, for example, my full Mind Mag MST, I think, put me over 100 ATP off a cap, which makes it kind of hard to swap weapons if I do need it. But right now, I don't think I need it. Any quest that is, like, if it's more surface-based, I'd be more likely to do it. Because I'll probably, for example, use, like, Demon Mech Gun, or I might use Demon Sniper, or any Demon's weapon on, like, Dorphon, for example. And not being able to do ATP to Dorphon kind of sucks. Similarly, things like Zeus could take a while, unless you have the concentrated power of 3 P2 lasers, then it doesn't matter as much. I will say the other caveat in which you definitely want ATP are how many Marissas are in the quest. Because Pew Pew Laser does, like, almost literally nothing to them in multiplayer. So if you are a low-level MST user and you have no ATP, you're not able to switch into Charge Arm to defeat them. Now, you might notice in this quest, there's not really any Marissas. So I would say in this quest specifically, I don't think I would take ATP normally. But if I'm doing, like, boss run, or even to some extent pod, I'd probably bring ATP and then swap MST for certain encounters. But yeah, so the lower level you are, I think the more useful the MST is over the ATP. Look at that damage. Yeah, there's a reason why if we have, like, a full party of Pew Pew lasers, honestly, we should probably just play Anguish 1. I mean, like, what can they do about this? Like, I'm literally cap MST for my character build. So, like, I'm still, like, 20 damage under to, like, 40, depending on how optimal the raw morals are. But this is a pretty good simulation of you being, I don't know, like, I guess, physical striker unit, I guess, compared to mental. Yeah, Chris says his MST is bad. Yeah, that's why you'll actually see me put on, like, Heavenly Mines on these characters to compensate. It really just depends on how you're geared. If you're following guides, you'll probably need a couple Heavenlies. Or if you're playing Green ID already, you might just end up with Centurion ability at some point, just doing stupid stuff. In which case, you get the best of both worlds. You fix your luck, and then your stats become all pretty and yellow. What a relief to not have to position correctly in this room at all. Just believe in the pew-pew laser. Like, otherwise I'd be like where the Romulans are, trying to, like, chain my Foe. I'm like, no. I'm pressing one button to win. Listen. But yes, it really depends on how dense some of the problem enemies are as to how useful it is. But you can see, even Ramar is still able to contribute. Nice level up. I'm using my ultra jank MST to heal. Yeah, the other mags, if you're wondering, in my bank are for other Ramarls. So when they're basically max stat, I'd rather have those, so I'm able to combo kill at high level. My satellite lizards. Oh, I wanted to pop the boxes. I feel like I got robbed there. But yes, xLightDragon. Like, honestly, it's okay. Like, we play with new players all the time with no gear. It's fine. In fact, the only way to get gear faster or more consistently for your characters is to group up with people that are higher level. That's definitely the PSO meta. If not in our stream, literally in public games, where you're just gonna host like a TTF and get like 3 level 200 players. You're like, oh. But we're getting yet another version of that. You've unfortunately convinced me, so prepare to suffer. As I said before, the only criteria is just be level 80. Because what'll happen is your character will just absorb a lot of experience normally by just being with us. And if you're able to get kills, nice. If you're not, it's okay. Because things like the Heaven Striker here are kind of endgame for people. So, like, if we could kill it, then it's just you're another player getting a high chance of something useful. Or if you're playing Hunter, we might do, like, your respective tomorrows, for example, in order to get your parasitic gene flow. So exciting to play with others. I'm like, yeah, just make the leap. That was definitely, I'm not going to say my mistake. I definitely still enjoyed what I did, but I did not play multiplayer for like the first 2 years of PSO. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm pretty sure I only soloed, and then eventually I got somebody to join me and I played with them. But like, I never did a public game until, honestly, maybe the first time I started streaming. It was many years after that. But even then, I didn't do multiplayer for a while. Yeah, before it was like, you know, I'm learning things, so let me just get used to Blue Burst, and then I'm like, okay, I don't find some of these runs very fun, and or I feel limited due to playing single player for classes that are meant for multiplayer. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's like, either people will literally give you stuff, or you'll find it, but the more games you're able to play, the better. So even if you're doing the same quest solo, like, if it takes you 40 minutes to clear, and it takes 20 minutes of multiplayer, you're getting double the amount of chances of getting something good. Plus, they might be hosting in IDs that you don't have, so you might even have completely new items, or become aware of runs or tactics you haven't seen before. This particular quest is a little brutal for new players, so we'll probably not do literally this quest, but we will do some more episode 4. So, you know, I just have to be cognizant of gear level. Like, it's not that these enemies are difficult, it's that these enemies are difficult when the room is burning you alive. So, like, if you're a new player, this is a bit much. But we could still get very genuine runs, honestly, in episode 4. I am totally okay with doing boss run in episode 4. I love boss run. Yeah, do you have like a Hugh cast, raw cast, force? The only category of classes. We don't acknowledge the others. It's definitely before Chris leaves, we're doing TTF. Oh, phone numeral? Oh, see, that's welcome. That's an easy slot in. That lets me play different things as well. Humor is not a class, it's a challenge. It's definitely a declaration of the world whenever you play Humor. You're like, look out world, here I come. I am the troublemaker. Yeah, honestly, the only thing that you need to eventually get with the Force, you want to know the secret to multiplayer? Shift the D-pad, Zalor. And honestly, just shift the Zalor. But those are things that are gonna drop pretty common in Ultimate games. So even if you don't want to be given them, like, you will probably end up with them in like a couple hours of multiplayer. But honestly, like, we're playing with raw morals right now, so we don't even need you to have 21 Shifta. I mean, if you have it, it's nice, but it's fine. Why they remove Shifta and Deban for the Hemor is a mystery the world will never know. I think they wanted to balance it a bit more, but I think they kind of balanced it in the wrong way. It does feel pretty terrible that their buffs can get removed by like other enemies and there's nothing they can do about it. That feels exceptionally terrible as a design choice. Similarly, the Uniworld and the Ramarl can't do anything about some of the debuffs. Sometimes you just get Guide Weed chat and your buffs are gone. Rip. Yeah, honestly, like, if you're not finding the text, it just means you need to leave Forest. So if you've just been playing Forest, that's probably why. Yeah, I think people were saying before, Humar used to be able to use Spread Needle. Like the S-Rank Needle. That was some BS. I don't think you should have had that. Yeah, the Dreamcast version specifically. What a wild world. Figuratives always because humor is close enemies. That's definitely the thought process later on, but like when he was first released, he had those things. I know, I missed a chance to be Needle using Phonu World. Defy the world. Just believe in the odds. Damn, these enemies are getting cooked. They're just actually melting. So fortunately, XLightDragon, the only thing you really need for episode 4, hope you got your pen and paper out, Gafoe. End of statement. Just, like, honestly, like, the other texts don't matter. If all you did was Gafoe stack, I'd be like, cool. Fine. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, this quest, I actually genuinely like Rafoe more than Gafoe. There's some rooms I think better lend themselves to it. I want that power material. But yeah, the Gafoe is real. Ooh, do I play a Force or do I play a Cast? What do you think, Chad? What would you rather I play as? We have 2 Pew Pew Rangers, so I'm not super worried about damage. Thinking about if Seal is worth it. Otherwise, I'll just play Fonurul. Seal, sadly can't do that. Makes me wish I did Fonumen or even Fomar. I mean, nothing stops you from just making more forces. Honestly, forces are really easy to level once you have the techniques and the mind mag. I'll play force so you can play whatever. Oh wow, thank you, Parameter. That's all up to you. Well, you heard it. I've been freed. I get to experiment then. Time for the Seal to make an appearance. Yep. I mean, it's gonna be like exponentially faster, LightDragon. Like, the first character you make is gonna take like 60, 80 hours if you're not used to the game and you're like not doing optimal quests, you're not doing multiplayer. Then like you move over your mind mag, you gather like 100 mind materials, and you're like, oh, it's been like 10 hours and I'm done with ultimate, or I'm already at ultimate. You're like, oh. It's just, and then if you're doing what we do, then you're like, oh, it's been 3 hours. Yeah, the character's done. It's like, it all depends. Okay, she does have Dark Flow. How insano do I feel like playing this? Could try for true insanity, chat, and try to use Dark Flow here. Like, it is good, but it's definitely very risky. Dark Flow is extremely good at killing Astarks. It kills Zeus instantly. It can be useful to finish off Dorphons. But I should probably grab... I'm going to go grab a Kunai. We are in Block 2 on Fodra. That's where I always prefer to stream. It's our little private area, so we don't get lost in the wall of people waiting in Block 1. Kunai time, chat. Praise be to the almighty Kunai. Where is it? Hey, where is it? Take a rainbow. Oh, don't mind me. Just putting a 70-hit rainbow baton in my inventory. I have a better Kunai than this. Where's the other Kunai? There we go. Just put a casual 50... Chat, just equip a 50-hit Kunai. It's easy. Step 1, go to equip menu. Step 2, equip the Kunai. Yeah, see, even at V501 chat? I'm gonna be locking down some people today. I'm gonna tell them that they can no longer enter the fun zone. In theory, I could just be a support specialist with 70-hit Rainbow Baton. Right, chat? Like, I should always land this, right? In theory. Oh, welcome, Mizuki. I mean, it puts me at 347 accuracy. Like, okay. Right, chat? Oh, okay. Wow, it is the same accuracy as my Dark Flow. That's funny. Yes, higher level areas equal better techniques. So even if you don't have like the best techniques, you will be getting like level 27, 28, 29, 30 support techniques here, almost guaranteed. But if you've been playing Forest or like early caves, that's probably why you're not seeing the buffs that you're looking for. Gosh, what do we even start with here? That's regular Disca. Everybody will talk to the console. If nothing else, LightDragon, I'm gonna be reducing my HP to near 0. So if you're not Gafoi stacking, it's up to you if you want to heal me. But I'm gonna go full psycho if I can. Uh oh, somebody's not talking to the console. Question mark. It's not me. There we go. There we go, chat. I'm helping. Whew, that damage. Could even drop some heavenly mines from these. Could be useful for our ranger friend here. Or not ranger, phone new rule friend, I mean. Equip my Girasol. Oh, that was so scary. I was not sure if that would kill, to be honest with you. Alright, so we need... Okay, so I'm gonna switch to Kunai, I think. Here, doesn't seem very fair. What do you think, chat? Do you like them just in perpetual confused state? What a character. Team take care of those. I'll kill the Zeus. Oh, fireball hit them. Unfortunate. Nice level up. Just be careful, team. You might want to come over here. YouTube gave up on the song, apparently. Put it on in a second. Nope. Get paralyzed forever, fool. Oh, YouTube, distracting me with lack of song. There we go. Nice photon drop. Bamboo Baton is such a funny weapon, chat. This is fair, right? I can't tell if my defense is high or my evasion is just that high that they can't hit me. Yeah, if a Heavenly Mine drops, I'm just gonna give it to XLightDragon. I have enough of those, I don't need more. Might as well throw a fire trap or two. I think it did actually get a kill there. The other enemy body blocked. Say, chat, praise be to the almighty Kunai. What a weapon. I think I'll throw more confuse traps down here. I think I'm being a little overly cautious with my freeze traps. I'm saving a lot of them for underground. But I think I'm going to end up with too many. But I think next time I get a big group of enemies like this, I'm just going to freeze. I recognized, because chat was hitting the other Astark, that it was actually better for me to target the one at full health like I did there. Speaking of freeze. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure the Forces and Rangers don't get harassed on that wave. That wave is so annoying otherwise. Finally got a Ranger wall. Congratulations, Proxima G. It is a very powerful shield. On the plus side, even if you replace it with Red Ring later on, it just means you have an excellent item that could be used for leveling future Rangers. Yeah, so my goal is just to make sure Astarks can't do anything. Drop some escape dolls for the team. I don't really need them. Please. There we go. Might as well just delay them. Seems to be working. Come to me. Run, Mizuki, run. Come to me, come to me. There we go. That was almost bad. Oh, got knocked over. It's fine. I slowed them up enough. Yeah, my mistake is I started too close, so I didn't get multiples, which I was looking to do. My bad. I'll drop escape doll for the team here as well. I also have 6 tri-fluids. Just let me know, team, if you need them. I'll just leave one for fun in here at some point. I chose not to use a gun there because I don't want them teleporting for the team. I know way too much how annoying that is. Get rid of those. There we go. That's pretty good lockdown. Red assessed. So we know there's going to be a whole bunch of Marissas. So hopefully the forces are just spamming Gafoe here. Do not worry about anything other than Gafoe. Praise be to the Gafoe. Try to weaken them up a little as they get closer. Here we go. Please. I know it'll target. There we go. Take that, Marissa. Unfortunately for the Gerda-Bulu, I have paralysis and somebody else's demons, so it's over. Pazuzu? What are you doing in here? What's Pazuzu doing in here? Let me kill Pazuzu. This chat's gonna take an eternity killing that otherwise. Oh. Did not place that trap correctly. Well, I'll make up for it by killing this one. Speaking of which, I gotta start moving to the upper right. I believe in you, team. I gotta be, like, over here-ish. Okay, froze the big threat, slowed the rest down. It really asked me to do more. Probably deal with the zoo. So I don't really need to do anything. Oh, 25 hit Disco Liberator, come on. How could that be a Heaven Striker? So sad. Oh, speaking of Gafoi. It's a fun fact. I'll show you something stupid. I think I'm set up for it. Here we go. You ready for something dumb? The behind the back paralysis. Take that, Gertavulu. Stupid. So dumb, chat. You know I can hit through that. From Mizuki, wherever Mizuki is. Here you go. Literally dropped while we're in here. You might as well take it. Enjoy your level 29 Gafoi. Uh-oh. I think out of item space. I saw that telltale swing. There you go. See, that didn't take very long. Just, the game has sensed what spell you need based on the location. Like, yeah, I think this person needs more fireball. Just like, we're like, you're so right, game. You're so right. You don't even know. Alright, so I'm gonna put a freeze trap down here. I'm gonna put another freeze trap like here-ish. That's my approximation of BS. I got like most of them. Whatever. The other one didn't even leave spawn. I'll consider that a win. Alright, now I gotta get a lot closer, so I gotta start running. That was a good freeze. Anytime you could kill the Goron detonators outright, it's so good. Yeah, look at that. They didn't even get to swing at the team. That was a proper freeze trap. I still have 9 left, so I'm in a good spot. I think it's like here. Oh, not the wave I thought it was. I mean, I'll take it. Forgot there's one more wave between me and what I need. Level 100 already, nice. Oh, I don't even think I mispositioned that. It just teleported because somebody shot something. That is such a shame. I think that was actually the right position, but get iframes on spawn. That sucked. Boo, stupid teleporter. Anyway, I'm gonna do my favorite wave in the run as a hunter. Here we go. Favorite wave. Bye-bye. It buys the team so much time. How did I freeze the one? Whatever. It's fine. I'll deal with the one that wasn't frozen. Alright, so once this one's dead, I'm gonna come over to the group a bit more. Because I know the problem enemy is soon. I still have 6 freeze traps, that's not too bad. So I skimped out a little on the surface, but it means I can do stuff like this. Yeah, teleport out of this. Idiot. One day it'll let me freeze trap. There we go. Keep our force a little safer. Okay, we'll take that for the team. I'm not the damage dealer anymore. But I still have a little too many freeze traps. Might start burning them here. There you go. Target neutralized. Nice and simple. I'm keeping an eye out for it. Well, if you want a level 29 Gabarda, I guess I'll pick it up. There's a D-Band 28 that drops. I'm just gonna pick it up and drop it. If you have literally no other buff techniques, I might as well just give them to you over there. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you needed the Mizuki. I'll stand near them. Yeah, it's not super difficult to get high-level techniques here. You just gotta play a higher-end area a couple times. That's why we usually swim in this stuff. I figure if nothing else, the higher-level D-Band is at least kind of nice. Gives you more buff range. Where do I want to stand relative to other players? Maybe over here. Yeah, my reader to only tell me if there's 29s, so sorry if I ignored any 27s. Pop that one. I'm gonna say go pew pew laser rangers. I'm gonna stay back. My job is to burst the boss later. Ended up chickening out a Dark Flow, but maybe later we'll do it. Oh, that was a weird cut in the music. Mizuki, you might want to stay with me. I think you're just gonna die to laser. Your HP's too low. I'll be like around here. Just waiting for the almighty. Yeah, unfortunately, the damage is just too high. So what I would recommend is just slowly walking in a big circle, because if a spinner gets you, it's gonna be profound sadness. We're gonna go on patrol here, waiting for the stupid boss to show up. Ouch. I walked into it anyway. I'll revive you. Oh, never mind. Skip though. Yeah, the boss has a weakness to ice, so if you want, you can do regular Barda or Rabarda. When it's down to just one thing to hit. So it'll be appearing over here at some point. Ooh. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, that saved it. Get out of here, boss. Damn, chat said take that cutscene. Cutscene denied. But anyway, we broke the boss cutscenes. Have fun wiggling. We have all unlocked wiggle here. Sadly, I do not have wiggle physics. Oh, look at Mizuki. Look at Mizuki walk around. Go ahead, Mizuki. Keep walking. Oh, no, they had crazy wiggles. Yeah, there we go. Look at it. It's so happy. Boing, 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 boing. That's a good one, chat. That is a good one. I like that. Nice level up. Just... Oh, game. Oh. Yeah, hair physics in this game don't make any sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you asked me to explain PSO, I'd be like, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't get it either. You know what I do like? I like picking up a photon drop at the end of a run. Of all the things to give it to me, chat, thank you, box. This is why we check the boxes. I swear, episode 4 boxes are on like another plane of existence. Never have I ever received, I think, photon drops from falls. Meanwhile, this boss is like, you know what? We're just gonna guarantee you like 8 weapons and, you know, maybe you'll get high-end stuff there and some armor. You know, here's just a casual photon drop. Don't mind me. Oh, episode 4 boxes. You treat me so much better. Put some stuff away. Welcome, Promethean. Hope we're doing well. Music got very ominous. Is it just 15 minutes of horror music? I think I'll skip this song. There we go. We're just in shop. It doesn't really feel appropriate. Yeah, see, there we go, xLightDragon. See, you already got, like, the best technique at 29. So it's like, you're already episode 4 ready. Thank you for stopping by, Promethean. Hopefully you're doing well. Get some more rest. What does luck do? Increases chance of critting for ATP. It is a nice to have, but not required while leveling. Cookie. I wish it increased drop rate or something else. No, it's just only ATP. It does nothing for forces, which is absolutely criminal, and it definitely should have been a multiplier on damage. I'm gonna be honest with you, completely honest with you. It should have done something. We'll do like one more of those. Then we'll switch over to some TTF for Chris before it gets too late for him. Oh no. We are please waiting for a while. Rip Parflapis. My gift is apparently 3 days away. Guess we'll find out later. Rip ertamperometer. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I am surprised you loaded in. I can be honest with you. I thought for sure it was gonna kick you. We were in limbo. Yeah, see that? Mizuki already went up 2 levels. Has a high-end fireball. Decent defenses when they're on their own. We gave him Gabarda. It's not very useful, but we technically gave you something high level. For Gabarda. That technique was done so dirty, and there's no reason for it to be that terrible. Yeah, like, honestly, the differences between, like, 30 D-band and 28 is not that extreme. People will just be happy to have any D-band. There we go. I was trying to remember for a minute what I did the first time I was here. I was like, oh right, all I did was spam Disca. To be fair, it's very effective. Speaking of very effective. Ooh, Disco Brayman, but sadly no hit percentage. What a shame. Yeah, if a Heavenly Mind drops, I'm also just gonna give it to Mizuki. But we'll see. PSO is very fickle. But who knows what it's gonna give me. There you go, chat. I'm asserting dominance on the enemies. Don't mind me. Going in, chat. You should feel proud of me, chat. I did it. I dark flowed in episode 4. It's such a dumb item, chat. It really is. Wish you could turn extra rares into photon drops. I hope they have more conversion stuff in the future to turn useless items into something useful. I don't mean just for skins. I'm scared of the Bubudas. They could definitely kill me. Every other enemy? Maybe. But the enemy politely waited for me to get my turn back. Just like slightly too weak. I think I do need like a native dark flow on this character. Unless I'm Hugh cast, then I don't need anything because I'm broken. Yeah, that seems fair. Slightly here. For a thing nade. Oh, I got healed. Rip. Nice turnaround team. So yeah, definitely like that they tried to give less useful rares a purpose by letting them combine into hard ofs. So it's kind of a neat way to turn something that is not at all gameplay impacting into something useful. If I see Misuki's health go down, I'm healing. That's fair. But hey, I still managed to get Dark Flow legitimately with 2 phone new worlds in the party. I still got it. But hate to join the music. Could go back to the horror song next time we fight the boss. Still feel like it's appropriate if you're just traveling on the surface somewhere. Should be fine. Oops. There we go. That took care of most of them. Okay. Oh, that actually hit. That's unfortunate. Skipto. Double check the techniques real quick. See anything? Nice photon drop. The CC Bake says you're flowing. No worries. Ah, they're now fighting each other. They're their own problem now. On Cannon Rouge. My Cannon Rouges are pretty terrible, honestly. I'm kind of surprised I haven't found one that's good. My best one is like legit a 15 hit, and that's it. A little sad. Oh, he got stunlocked forever. Let's level up. Again, that shot goes so much more vertical than I would have thought, but after playing PSO for a while, I'm just like, yeah, I know it's gonna go basically straight up in the air. Look at them go. That one guy's still spinning in circles. Poor enemy. This time I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to let them charge, then I'm going to move. That was the mistake I did last time. I didn't do that. Oh, come on, really? I lasered out of the paralysis hit? That sucked. Let me clear up a couple of these. That was... I think that was just unlucky, honestly. One of the lasers turned to face me. Unfortunate. Oh well. It is what it is. Switch briefly to a big wide weapon, Ujaya. Yeah, this seems fair. Not from me, from T-Page, just for clarity. Mine was a bit slow. That's fine. I'm safe. Targeting. Nicely done. Goodbye to this zoo. Out of the other zoo. I guess I could switch to Kunai while I wait. Not doing anything here. Carter really didn't even get to move. It's kind of messed up, Chow, I'm not gonna lie. He had one dream. It was to face us in battle. Literally couldn't face us. So sad. He's off staring at that wall now. Good enough. You can't ask more from the freeze at that point. I got all four at one point. After that, it's just down to, you just need to kill it. Take care of the zoo. Poor enemies, they're just getting mowed down. Block 2, Tusa has found part of something. Part of Daisy Chain, nice. Well, I found a Photon Drop, does that count? Well, chat, my average of getting 3 in a run are pretty good. Did I put away my other Photon Drop? I guess I did. Guess I did it out of habit. I know I put some items away. I'll leave some tri-fluids here. Definitely coming back for these items. Yeah, Rappies in the underground are just an excellent source of techniques for newer players. Nice, I got the triple freeze. Okay, so I only got 6 free straps to play with, so I gotta keep that in mind. I do want to use one of them here, though, for sure. Wow. Parameter outpacing me with photon drops completely. Which again, as a reminder... Oh, that's actually a good drop. Anyway, I was gonna say, as a reminder, the rare item rate doesn't impact photon drops. In fact, it should impact it negatively. I should be less likely to receive them. But PSO doesn't care. That's rule number 1 about PSO. You're playing statistically well, who cares? Not rewarded, get wrecked. Like, what an idiot thinking PSO cares about the odds. They're like 1 in 24,000 Cycle Wand, we'll give it to you. 1 in 100 Heavenly Battle? I don't think so. Try again, buddy. You do better. Just checking techniques real quick. Let's see anything this time. Best I saw was of OE23, which is not the most exciting. I think maybe I was just too far back. Maybe I need to be standing like here for this to work. Yeah, that's what it was. I was too far back. If I center it a little more, it should freeze all 3. I missed every shot there. I wish I could say I was trying my best, but that was not good. The sad piano version of the song we're listening to earlier. Need to put away some items for later. Oh, I've been the lasered. Take that. Ooh, a Zalor 28 and a Jellin just dropped. Those are fun. Probably go pick those up in the room for our companion. Oh, it's just me in a chat. It's getting bullied. So many items. I'm gonna pick up this allure, I'm gonna drop this allure. Pick up the Jellin, I'm gonna drop the Jellin. So in case you don't have at least some kind of debuff, hopefully you can pick those up. Assuming you didn't need this allure, pick up this allure and drop it over here in case you can't find it. Put it right near the boss tour. Can't miss it. Boink. There you go. That'll help. We're at the tail end of even beat. No worries. That'd help. Yeah, because having a good Jellin and Zalor probably help more than most of the things that you could provide. Gafoli 29 is gonna go a long way, don't get me wrong. So at least your damage is pretty good for episode 4. Oh. Rip Mizuki. Wow, already 103. Look at all those levels from episode 4. Isn't XP silly? Again, there's just more raw stats for you to survive. Unfortunately, you need 719 HP to survive the charge, because I think it's 718 for the charge, or it could be 712. I always get that confused with one of the other set damages. I'll put it this way, 720 means you live no matter what, but I think you technically only need 719. Once you have that, episode 4 is much easier. But it's always going to be kind of risky for photo roll at low level. See that? With the 4-player squad, we're beating the mission in less than 20 minutes. Whereas I said before, multiplayer, I've seen it go like 35, 36, which is 2. I'm a photo roll, every fixed damage kills me. Kind of, yeah. It's a blessing and a curse. It's really funny when you are like barely enough HP to survive set damage, because then you can just abuse invincibility triggers. Bondural is my favorite mag abuse character in the game. Just for like 70 levels, every time you get hit by like the boss's laser, you get a chance at invincibility, which is really funny to me. You just end up being really fast compared to Phonoman, because you're just so likely to trigger it with no setup. Come on, boss. Spawn over here. Come on. No, you want to. Hey, get out of here, boss. You're not doing a laser attack. Not while the hunter is here. GG. Yeah, let's try to get some red ring attempts in for Chris. One day we'll make him believe in them again. Ooh, look what I just found. Don't mind if I do. Jeez, what do I get rid of? I guess tri-fluids for our friend there. We'll pick this up. And we'll go find our friend. Dookie. We're over here somewhere. There we go. Just go. We'll just go. Oops. Butterfingers. I figure if you don't have any other units, at least that gives you some good stats overall. I'll go re-pick up my tri-fluids. Gosh, I gotta put away some items. Red ring is a myth. It's true. Wait, kunai. Nothing else is good here. Yeah, I figure when you're starting out, you probably don't have that many good units. Like, you might be using General Mind or something like that. So it's just better than General Mind, and it gives you defense. Oh. Nothing else. Up a little bit. So many random items in here. Alright, let's do a couple of TTF runs for Chris before he needs to get some rest. Seabank 3. Farm 4 God Mines. Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't have to farm those. Yeah, it should be nice. Because you'll be more likely to use a Heavenly ability because it gives you accuracy. So it's better than most options. Like, eventually, your dream setup on, like, a Hugh cast would be, like, Smart Link, 2 Heavenly Arms, V101. But, like, while you're leveling. But if you don't have those, it's still better to have a little bit ATP. Okay, so let's switch over. It is time for me to play Fonurol. Because that is pretty much the only character I do TTF on, to be honest. I could technically bring Seal for it, but I'm like, nah. Nah. I actually like Phonu World TTF. The only thing I don't like is Vault, but if we're playing multiplayer, I don't really care. That's not the right bank. There we go. Let's go ahead and play some TTF. UCAS is a pretty good second character. The fun part is once you have enough of those spare techniques, which as you saw at high level, we just kind of pick them up literally all the time. Just play those stages for like 20 hours. You're guaranteed to have like almost everything you need. So once you're able to get to that point, then it'll be like, oh, I'll just make a Faux Newman. You're like, I'll make a Faux Newman of every idea I'd ever want to play episode 4. And Faux World I still like for ETF with Red Saber. Yeah, Forest is really good if you have like Ramar and Ramarl, because there's a lot of 15 and 20s. But unless you're doing like Ruins or like where we were in Underground episode 4, you're not really going to see a lot of useful 29s until you get to harder areas, and a lot of those are not force friendly, sadly. Should probably go grab my Commander Blade. Tried to cheese Ruins boxes. That's not a bad idea. You might have more luck with Seabed. Do you know how to do the box runs in Seabed? We could probably help you get those at some point. The only downside is, like, if your me gets a little weak, or if you don't have a Hell handgun, it's a bit tougher. Yeah, episode 2, I'm not gonna say I like it per se. I still think all of the quests I did not like growing up, including story mode, I still don't like them. I don't think my opinion has changed there. I will say the custom quests, though, make it, like, actually somewhat fun. The vanilla quests? No. Just no. Right, chat? No. The vanilla quests are... The closest I would say to having fun with vanilla would be Phantasmal World 2? Question mark? But I'm gonna say hard no to, like, East Tower, West Tower. No thanks. Yeah. Episode 2 is not very fun for forces. We still do it, though, because we're masochistic. Until you get high level and can use ATP, it's not useful. Oh no, PC crashed. Oh. We're gonna keep waiting for you in Parameter, rip. With Parameter. We'll reset for him soon. It was indeed Terrace Pharma. Thank you, Blue Dawn. Damn you, Terrace Pharma, right, chat? We might be here a while, chat. I'm contemplating if it's faster for me to Alt F4. I think it is.
Uh-oh, we may be in trouble.
There we go. We bailed. Let's try again. Honestly, episode 2 was one of those things I tried, and I was used to GameCube split screen, and I don't remember liking a single area. And to be honest with you, the vanilla areas and the vanilla quests, they're in the bottom half of quest percents for me. they're pretty deep in there. So I'm like, But at least, you know, I didn't play Phantasmal Worlds on GameCube. I don't like Respect of Tomorrow. I think that quest could have been fun, but they decided to ruin it for whatever reason. I guess they thought you would just get there too quickly. Heaven forbid you have a quest, you have a boss rush that actually rushes somewhere. Needs more spirit orbs, you're right. Yeah. If only we had the majesty of Fragments of a Memory. Yeah, I mean, like, do people really find the teleporting Epsilon fun? Is that a fun gimmick for people? I've yet to see it and not hate it. It's kind of like the cross-formation flowers in episode 2. I'm like, I don't mind fighting 2 to 3 of them, but... Welcome you 32 Ishawara, hope you're doing well. But, you know, fighting like 4 murder flowers across the corners of the room. Not my favorite either. But yeah, there's some decent enemies to fight. It's a shame that some of the more tolerable ones just don't drop anything on Ephinea. I'm looking at you, spaceship. Right, chat? Where are the spaceship drops other than Daylight Scar? Man, compare that to, like, Episode 1 Mines. It's so unfair how much better the drops are in Episode 1 to Episode 2, with very similar enemies. The bias is real. Yeah, those sorcerers and Baran should have been given way better items overall across all the IDs. Nephos has found Parasitic Gene Flow, nice. He says, I'm doing well, always love seeing someone play PSO, my favorite game franchise to be honest. You're watching while closing at work, thanks for being awesome. Thank you, Mu32. Second time's the charm. It's actually just RNG manipulation. We can't fathom the depths of the RNG manipulation, we're just gonna believe in it. Don't mind me doing box checks, because again, I found those boxes more rewarding than false boxes. Because, you know, that makes sense. Get a witch of the wrong merge on. Well, they say Adaman's not a bad item to have on a force. You'll find in solo play that Barda is actually pretty good and mostly useless in multiplayer. But if you do want to do single player force, that's actually an extremely good pickup. It makes your Barda damage 40% higher, which is really, really high as a boost. So you'll actually use it in single player, unironically, not full memeing or anything. You'll end up using it on... I'm gonna use a telepipe here so we can get through this quicker. You'll end up using it on Darkbringers, episode 1. You'll use it on zoos, and you'll sometimes use it to finish off some enemies in a line in episode 1 caves. Sometimes. It's also, if you don't have Summit Moon, it's also useful to use on Falls. And when you're fighting the Ring Around the Rosy phase of Falls, it buffs the damage spell that you'll be using on Falls anyway, which is Barda. So, it does have some boss usage. Or if for whatever reason you decide to do Gal Griffin single player, that's also the preferred weapon of choice, since it is weak to Barda. We're gonna go for the damage thing here. Oh, we almost got it. Oh, look how close that was. It's like one Kazat from death. Yeah, pretty much. Because the thing is, with, like, the Elemental Scepters, those are only 20%. So, like, don't get me wrong, they're good to have, but, like, against bosses who you're going to be, like, chugging away at, you'll probably, at least on Falls, you'll probably use the single target ones that are buffed. Or you'll do Summit Moon, as I said before, which is 30% to all simple techs. That way you don't need to rotate as much. Bowie does actually have some use outside of boss runs. It's just... yeah. Like you can see I'm foeing the Volmer here. So if I had a Plebolaconium, I would have killed that sooner. But it's okay, I've left it on Commander Blade. Why can I not get through there sometimes? Weird. Can't tell if controller dead zone or bad. I can't honestly tell. I'm willing to give that a 50-50. Whoa, that was slightly too early. I thought that was gonna freeze. That's so sad. Hurt me. So sad. I probably could have recovered it with Robarda, but I was getting greedy with Rafoe to speed up the clear. Just because my buffs are on Rafoe. Oh well. I was gonna freeze them and slow them down here. So, like, while we're waiting for this enemy, for example, we could just club a Laconium to do more damage here. Ryuk are out of here. Do I go back for the power materials? No. I don't think I care. To be honest with you, chat. Like, it's okay, I guess. Come on. I'm gonna use Rafoe here. But if you don't have a good Rafoe, Gafoe's okay. I chose the buff towards the end of the fight just so that they don't need to be buffed by me again as much in the Mind Boss fight. You'll see me get like really greedy with heal or buffs, I mean, because I just don't feel like buffing people. So, because I don't have like an adept on this character, I burn a lot of TP. I'm like, I'd rather not. But this enemy is also what you would use Barda on, for example, if you're killing that. I guess yeah, you could go on ahead. I'll stay behind with Chris. I'll just help him debuff so he takes a few less shots. If you want, Gafoe's not bad against the Cannabin if you just want to get free kills. Gafoe's pretty good. Just that we usually take forever to kill the robots, so I don't usually bother. And once I debuff this, I'm just gonna walk away. That's the best contribution I could give to Chris there versus the guild chicks. Yeah, you'll see us during an anniversary event. Mizuki has found what? Oh, you found a heart of? Nice! Hey, look at that, Mizuki. Go grab that item. Look at that. Congrats. You might want to go grab that. It's probably worth quite a few PDs. Have fun, Mizuki. It's in the previous room. Or... yeah. See that? Look what happened. You're afraid to join games. You get the drop from the guild chick, the one in 9,000. I was gonna say, all you need now is a Jito. Just complete the rares, it's fine. Easy. I think I'll be fine. Mizuki might be in trouble. I think I'm gonna leave a tailpipe down for Mizuki. That way Mizuki does not need to deal with the Sinnoh room. That there. There we go, chat. Rewarded yet again for dealing with guild chicks. I think that's the third one on stream we've had. I think I've gotten one. Zuki's now gotten one. Somebody else got one. It might have been Tiggy. But I'm not sure. It's possible other people like Remote or Parameter receive one of these hard ups because we've done a lot of TTF Red ID. I just don't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna set up for the right here. Not you. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Chris has. Oh, I need to do the trick to melee in. There we go. So you'll see here I'm not going to buff the team, because as long as the team gets here somewhat soon, I shouldn't need to buff them. At least up on the warp. There we go. Rip like 15 seconds of buff. But it should last them the boss fight. I'll rebuff them right as we're done with the thing. I'll respond to Me32's comment in a little bit. Unfortunately, I need to concentrate for this. Okay, it is consistent. So anyway, I've been playing Ultima for about 3 years now. If you wouldn't mind, would you be able to rate your experience playing on Ephinea? I have never played Ultima, so I can't say. I think Chris has characters in Ultima, so he would probably be better suited to tell you later how he feels the game is compared to Ephinea. But I think Ephinea is at the point where I would never consider another server, to be honest. Like, the fix for the damage cancel alone is already, like, one of the biggest reasons of just never trying another server at this point. There's so many little things that they improved the drop rate on, that even if it's not, like, a super boosted rate, it's just like a quality of life and not needing to deal with the BS. Oh, trap was late. I'll give an example. Like, Bolt Claws don't even drop a rare by default if they split. Items from the zoos and the sorcerers, when they die, just kind of go into the abyss. Stuff like that drives me wild. Fortunately, I missed Ertamperometer with the buff, so I'll have to get him on this pass. There we go. Plus, they've already altered things like the control scheme, so unless Ultima has also imported it, which to my understanding, I don't think they can, because I think it's proprietary. At least the person who made the change, it's not like they're uploading it to open source, is what I mean. But even things where, like, the control panel was fixed, so, like, when you're mag blasting, it doesn't lock you out of the 0 to 9. Like, there's so many quality of life things built into the game by default, I can't imagine it without it. Damage canceling being one of the biggest ones. I made the mistake of not swapping to 3 seals, that's fine. Also a little bit of time there. There you go. 26 gel and 29's lower, pretty solid. I probably should take a war team. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just too far away. It was like, I was gonna waste like 20 seconds of the team's time. Fine. I'm good. Mizuki. There we go.
Is that a monolith?
Yeah, I think Chris was saying like the number of rare enemies is like extremely boosted in Ultima. I know they rebalanced Ultimate difficulty, so again, I wouldn't be able to tell you how that would feel comparatively. I think I technically have an account on Ultima, and I remember just kind of logging in, and then like the menus were not translated properly, and then I gave up. I did not get very far. Like, I had a quest that was like half English, half Japanese. It was very weird. These. Reboot 32's comment in a moment. I'm attempting to not die to spinner. There we go. Get some stacks going. Do kind of see the comparison. I feel like I have a lot of well drops for the gameplays and the best for new players. Been trying to get my friends to help me make a good team comp, but I'm out of service for that. So yeah, I mean, as I said before, I do think it has like more going for it. Like for better or worse, there's like rotating weekly quests, there's weekly bonuses, there's really well supported events, which is pretty nice. I love the custom quests. They're like game-changingly amazing. I feel like that's half the charm, being able to enjoy that kind of stuff. Boy, almost switched to Glide Divine in time. I guess this is appropriate music. Apparently the true form of false is here. Bowie time, chat. Spam that Bowie button. Oh, you're gonna die to Bowie? Almost. Yeah, Ephinea's been a lot more active. I think due to the inclusion of like the Boggle Boost Road or the RBR. Yeah, that music change was something. We're all pointing. We're like, there's no way. It's not gonna be Red Ring. You've toyed with our hearts enough times, Falls. Get out of here. We got the 1 in 8,000, which is arguably more rare than the Red Ring. Like, we're good. We got the drop. We're fine. Wow, we still cleared under 14 minutes. Even though we entered at 11 minutes. That's something. Yeah, like, I'll give an example. Like, the Omni Spawn quests are out of this world. Where they combine monsters from the different episodes into one quest. I have not seen that anywhere, for example. Will we get a useful item in the shop? No. So sad. Maybe one day. Let's see, how many techniques does this character just have in their bag? It's curious. Put one of these away. We'll find Mizuki. Hunting him down. There we go. Touch it up a little bit. I mean, I think we killed enough enemies for S rank. Yeah, it was 165. Yeah, no way. I was like, never mind. I thought we killed like 130. It's like, no. Well, on the plus side, almost all the fire techniques are good. You have 29 Rafoi, 29 Gifoi. The buffs are decent. You have a level 30 heal now. Chris says during the Valentine's event, the Inference had to hunt Dorfon. Took ages because the event boosted rare enemies to the point where he clears a more common than regular Dorfon. Ooh. No worries, xLightDragon. The main thing you wanted? Well, you got some decent level support techs. You got 2 really strong damage techs. Honestly, the moment you get Razan and Robarda, you're basically done with damage techs. High level grants is nice, but not required. Yeah, now you have almost everything to dominate episode 4. When you're not Rafoi sniping things, you're Gafoi stacking and murdering everything. Switch back to the proper equipment here. no, Chris is being poked. Jab, jab, jab. He's like, hey, over here. Slash poke, says Dango. So let us know, Chris, when you need rest. We don't want to push you too far. But hopefully you get something nice in this run. Currently bashing head and wall, oh no. How's that wild Dango doing? Don't mind me, just resounding. Come on, give us a good red saber. Dreaming and Proggen and dying. Oh. Sorry to hear about the dying part, Dango. I guess I'll kill the portal? Oh, never mind. My foe is still way out damages even with Shifta. That's so sad. Unless I do like normal, heavy, it's not gonna compete. Savage progression, higher end difficulty stuff, it's normal. Of course, still dragon. Let's see if we can get it here. Oh, so close. Doing a nice little dance with the enemy there, disrespectfully. There we go. Oh my god, was that like 2 3-seal procs in a row? How did I not take damage there? This is what I should have done the first time. I was gonna do this since it can out damage depending on my setup. I don't have to be between all of them. Oh, level 20 draw. To be honest, that wasn't the most fun of the quest line to make monster parts on the weapons. Oh yeah, in PSO it's super clunky. That I agree with. It's kind of whack. Honestly, in Blue Burst, it should have just been unlocked by default. Though Blue Burst has it for sure. Oh. Did we? Oh, I didn't see when the other one died. Okay. I was thinking it was taking a while to spawn. That's why I was about to make a comment, but already dead. That makes more sense. Might have been reading chat when it died. Because I cleared the other room and then I started waiting. I was like, oops. Yeah. buff slash heal. There we go. See, look how late that buff was. Enjoy that extra, like, minute and a half of buff time. So good. What do you say, Chad? Another Heart of Sorcerer's Cane? As I said before, I think it's worse odds than Red Ring, even with that many Gilchicks. Right? You divide it roughly by... or multiply 15 chances, and it's still not that great. I think it's better than the 1 in 80, 186 or whatever. Chris to that room. Yeah, there's still some enemy part weapons that are useful in Ephinea, like Bringer's Rifle is really good, Baran's Launcher is really good. There's some very niche ones, like, say it's, I mean, S-Red Blade for single player play, but I'm thinking more like one of the Sinnoh arms that has Hell, I'm gonna say, an example. Or early on, if you get a Grass Assassin with hit percentage, it's actually kind of fun on characters like the Fomar. Seeing the Fomar walk around with a 50 hit double weapon is very funny. It does make up for his lack of accuracy early on. Run, Mizuki, run. He's gotta believe. Red Scorpio. It's okay. See, the thing is like, they originally had something to do with the enemy parts themselves, but they removed it in Ephinea. So talking about people getting catch-up wealth not being a thing anymore, you used to be able to trade in enemy parts for badges during the anniversary quest shop stuff. They took that away, like, I don't know, 4 years ago? It's been a while. I don't know if Chris even remembers when it was in, offhand. I think when I started streaming it was still existed, but definitely not anytime recently. Magic Rock Mula, nice. So, yeah, it would have been nice to be able to convert, like, junk rares. Like, technically you could do it with team points, but you can't really do much with team points. Like, once you get a couple unlocks, it's over. There's no, like, scalability with it. They're right on the edge. I'm so scared of dropping it. Ooh. I am shocked I didn't drop that and be real with you, chat. It was like a couple of frames from being untargetable. Because keep in mind, the graphic for the head will still appear, but the screen will go blue. So I was riding that line. There you go, Operation Free Chris. Is what I should do is actually stand near the doorway and buff them. That'll help. That way I can't really miss them. Briefly go back to... I guess I'll use Rafoi here, actually. I forgot how laggy my Zalor is. I was like, surely I'll be able to debuff and run. Yeah, I'd like to take the little warp up here because it's safer. Have fun, Mizuki. I would say if you have Rafoi, it's really powerful here. You could snipe them without them really doing much of anything. Like, you could see them up here. Like, what could they do? Nothing. I'm gonna remember to swap to 3 seals this time. That way it speeds up the clear a little better. Which hopefully you end up getting LightDragon. 3 seals is luck base, but if you got some spare Meseta, it is very strong. It's, for those that aren't aware, it's 33 to all resistances, 33 defense, 33 evasion, 30% bonus to Razond. And they missed an opportunity to be 33% bonus to Razond, I'm just saying, they missed it. I probably could have TP'd there. It's a little further behind than I thought. Oh well. Oops, somebody's on the warp. Zuki is not on the warp. There we go. No worries. Yeah, you gotta go deep in some of the warps for some reason. But yeah, as I said before, there's so many quality of life changes. I could probably name like at least 10 to 15 and still forget like a bunch of them. Like they made it so that you could see all items in the shop, right? Because before that, in older versions of PSO, it was random whether or not you saw stuff like techniques versus moons versus useful items, which is like maddening that it was like that. I don't know why they did that, and it was terrible. Teching is better than vanilla, but I still liked it before they changed it. The tech rate is better. You have all the changes to the shop, so it's harder to accidentally sell useful things. Because for a long time, you used to be able to sell things like photon drops in the shop, which is terrible. I don't know why they even allowed that in base PSO. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Like, why was that ever a thing? Like, I understand some items not being sellable. They tried to do that, I guess, but super, super questionable stuff. Plus all the fast loads. Does Ultima have the fast load, Chris? You'll let us know after this. Where we skip all the load times between quests now. You'll notice. Okay, yeah, Ultima still has the slow load. Okay. So for like very reset heavy quests, it's so fast. And Ephinea for that reason. So like what would normally be like 5-second load coming in and like 5 seconds whenever a quest starts, plus general load times for players. I mean, you're subtracting like upwards of 10 to 20 seconds depending on connection per quest. If you're doing something that's like really stupid, like Steel J sword runs, so fast in Ephinea. Boss is just getting actually melted right now. I'm so sad I ran out of TP there. I'm not gonna lie, I ran out at the worst time. But it's okay. Boss gave us another chance.
Dead already?
So 1 in 146. Not terrible odds of getting red ring. As I said before, you are more likely to get red ring than that part of item. It's kind of funny. Whereas you were like 10% of when you sold. Yeah, that was terrible. Shift to 25. Oh, come on, you get a little higher than that. Damn, False Fox is stingy. False Foxes suck, chat. Can I just go on record and saying they're terrible? Like, I've never seen them drop me anything useful. I'll be real with you. They're just bad. Bad boxes. Anyway, let's get rid of Red Scorpio. I don't need that. I understand being able to sell PD since back in the GameCube, yeah, super offline player, PD server, no server. Well, I guess it depends on what version. Is even the they sold a version with the online version plus. Aren't Falls boxes glitched? They're terrible. I can tell you, having run them for years, I have literally never seen anything in them ever for any player, under any scenario, doing anything wacky. They're just terrible. I don't know if it's because they're predetermined to be certain things, and there's so many bad drops. Where, like, episode 4 boxes are, like, heavenly. I get, like, techniques, I get, like, guaranteed weapons, and they're all close together, and I get PDs. But, like, I don't even... I haven't even seen it drop, like, a 60 hit, let alone, like, an 80 hit. It feels terrible. But we'll do one more if Chris is up to it. Then we'll also probably switch quests. Yeah, this song is not very long. I'm gonna skip it forward. Like, the loop is very short, is what I mean to say. Should learn from Peruti, it's true. So many skip dolls. Go ahead and get Riffle emerge. Oh yeah, I never I buff while I'm in the arena. I live on the edge. Just like I'm saving seconds. I'm like, listen, I'm not waiting around. Team knows what they need to do. Rid of these. On. Efficiency over safety, definitely. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna save you like 20 seconds in the run. You have no idea. It's like, it's been a pet peeve of mine forever how much I really don't like waiting around for buffs. I feel like you waste like 7+ seconds at like every boss warp, and I'm like, just step in the damn warp. Just like, step in the damn warp. Most of the time people do it, and I don't, especially without the timers, which are also kind of helpful in the updates to Ephinea. Again, one of many changes that they have. I don't think people realize how long the 5 minutes is unless you have like an add-on, which again, I'm assuming Ultima allows add-ons. But, like, no. Welcome, Ramon. It's one of those things where I'm like, because then it's like a little dance, because then people are like redoing D-Band, and then they cast Shifta, and then they have to step on the warp. So like, it really is like 5 to 7 seconds per boss room. Like, it really adds up where I'm like, we could just be doing anything else. Nice kill there. Nice kill. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just try never doing that ever again? I'm against buffing before boss doors. At least in this run. I'm a believer in certain runs, but this is not one of them. I'm making a mad dash for that warp. I'm going for it. I'm gonna beat him. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, my damage is not gonna beat the rangers. I'm gonna come in here. Dramatic music as Slime gets murdered off screen. Poor Slime. One. There we go. Yeah, like if we're gonna do a run like literally hundreds of times, I should at least try to improve it a little bit, so those hundreds of times trim off minutes. Kind of like how I know that we have nothing better to do, so I'm killing NanoDragon here. The team could really farm the next room if they want to. Not everybody needs to stay in here. Like, I'll be fine. I'm just used to full clearing up to here. Maybe that's what happened last time. Like, when we killed this one, the other one was there. So I'm gonna put a Ryuker down preemptively. Yeah, because then people also wait for Resta, and I'm like, no, come on. Come on, it's TTF, you'll be fine. I think you're gonna die, I'll Resta you. Speaking of which. Sadly, just ran out of TP. Managed to regen enough by standing still, but that was an awkward time for my TP to relapse. I actually had to hold still to get the TP to cast that. I think that's the first time that's happened. I must have been very aggressively casting in the other room. Again, the reason I don't want to Rafoi here is that I'm going to knock down. So unless I see that they're already falling, I'm not going to go for it. Or if they're within like 2 spell casts to kill, I'll kill them. Otherwise, it's better for me to do this and then join the other room. Got excited, I thought that was a PD. The betrayal. Yeah, so that's an example where I just use Foe over Rafoi, because it does more damage. So some of the simple techs I've used, but Zond probably is the least. Zond, I use it to open boxes and troll episode 4 occasionally because it's funny. Not because it's efficient, only because it's funny. The record state. Done. Yeah, like sadly all these robots only take fire damage, so if you have Foe here, it's also not bad to have a Club Laconium. I'm keeping Commander Blade out for their buffs. I'm not inclined to swap. I'll do this on occasion to stop them from lasering, but otherwise I'm not being very serious about my clear. Yeah, see, they still have 3 solid minutes of Shifta. They'll be fine. There we go, that should work. Ah, mismenued. I think I could recover this. Unfortunately, I had it on the item menu from earlier. Kinda sucked. Still got this. Just awkward now. Okay, back to Commander Blade. Yeah, that's kind of the downside. I need to use Trifluids via the 0 to 9. And I'm so used to doing it because I used to never put it on the 0 to 9 due to how it used to work. And I have not, like, unlearned that habit. Bit unfortunate. Because originally... Oh, that's a really messed up camera. Oh, I guess because somebody was caged. I think that's why. Like, He get 24. Well, in case our friend doesn't have Razan 28, I should probably at least a decent level. I'll save it for them before the boss door, so they don't need to worry about it before then. Yeah, that time I did it from further away. Yeah, for a long time when you hit control, it didn't used to guarantee that you had the fluids there. Similarly, you might notice when I play, I actually never use the control panel buttons. Except for the ones they start on. Like, I don't use Zond or Barda from that list. I'll use it on the number pad if I'm really gonna use it. I didn't think about what button that was. Use tri-fluids. There we go. Figured it out, chat. We're good. Yeah, like, look at that. Look how much faster we got to this boss door compared to the first time we were here. Like, we entered Falls at, like, 11 minutes. I'm walking there now. I could have taken a warp to save even more time. But I do need to give an item out, so I need to be out here. So I'm going to drop the technique here. Here, the warp. Be like, we have fun. But even with that, like, we're still gonna be in here before 10 minutes.
Is that a monolith?
Which shows, like, how much faster we did the run after just, like, minor adjustments. As I said before, we weren't even in here until the 11-minute mark last time, and that was me messing around and costing us 8 seconds. Because I wanted to give an upgrade to somebody. Now they have a decent AoE lightning attack, which is useful for forest clears. And some enemies are weak to it in episode 4. Hey, there we go. You'll be fine. You're just fighting spinners. The stress of not getting shifted before the boss. I was gonna say, you gonna tell me you need shifted to kill those spinners? I don't believe you. Ouch. Not max ATP. Just believe in the sacrifice special. You could do it. These. Get some Gafoes. Now that the Gafoe is stacked, switch over to Glide Divine here. Barely swapped in time. Lore, then I'm gonna stack the Foes, but feel free to spam Barda if you're the second force. These kinds of run. I'm just playing ultra safe here. I want this boss to do anything. Almost thought it was gonna kill a player again, but didn't quite. Lower time. If I get knocked down, I'll switch to Club Laconium, otherwise I'm not doing it. It's more important I do steady damage here.
I'm a
Goodbye, Falls.
ghost.
Yeah, like if team doesn't believe that that was a faster clear, look at the timer. 12:51. When we finished this the first time, it was like 14:20 something. Then we finished it before, and then it was like 14:01. Then we did it this time, and I don't think we skipped any kills. It's 12 minutes 51 seconds. So you can see, like, it really just adds up over time. Once you get comfortable, when nobody's waiting at the warps anymore, look how fast it goes. If that's not proof, I don't know what is. Like, we cut it like almost a solid minute 10 from the run. But like, not messing around with boss warps. It's so real. I have way too many skip dolls. Am I gonna cap on my character bank with them? No. I'll get close though. Okay, I'm done with Commander Blade for now. What to do next? Definitely TTF out now, but I'm still willing to play for a little longer. So many scape dolls by talking to her. Give me another scape doll. So many. I thought of something. We're still playing episode 1, so bring whatever you would want to do ruins with. Got something special for Chad. I don't mind doing falls, but TTF, done for now. So when in doubt, we'll just bring out the level 200 character. We'll be fine. Early weapons are Glide Divine and Excalibur. Seems appropriate. Probably go get Cycle 1 from the bank. Yeah, this character just needs like a permanent Bringer's Arm on them. I'm probably gonna have to create another one at some point. So many lame to Argents, chat. Ooh, that 30 hit lame to Argent though. And my Cannon Rouges are terrible. One day, Chad. One day. Bring in the mech gun. Cycle 1 should be good. So we'll do some more episode 1. We'll do the classic Caves into Ruins quest. So we should, in theory, still get a couple more red ring chances. As I said before, I'm okay with doing falls. I just get bored of doing the same quest, literally. Plus, I kind of want a V101, to be honest with you. So might as well get some chances at it as we go there. Welcome back, Parameter. Yeah, look at that mother garb, chat. It's kind of like a more monster-heavy version of falls, but there's a small chance of backfiring. Or we get the route we don't want. But the way I view it, it's just V101 resets when that happens. Damn, she's going in. Did you see her try to body block? What a pro. She's working for falls, chat. You can't tell me otherwise. Nothing but devious intentions with that pathing. Actual degenerate. I mistimed my Ripoli there. I could be in trouble here. We're no longer in trouble. It's kind of annoying they made the weakness Barda multiplayer instead of Razan. I feel like that's probably one of the worst changes in PSO. Razan is like so good in everything it gives except for those enemies. It's so sad now. So you're gonna see me stick to Rufoi here. It's between Rabarda and Razan. I'd rather get the crowd control, and it does decent damage against the other characters. Oh, it's close enough to get paralyzed still. That sucks. This does so much damage. Oh. Oh. Thought it was something useful. I got excited for a second. I baited myself on that one. I was like, photon drop? No. B101? Aw, boo, caves. Okay, I'm gonna murder the lilies out of annoyance, but then I'm gonna reset. Yeah, if you didn't think Ripoi was strong, look at it just crowd control this whole room. That was dumb. The only reason I even got hit there is because chat killed the one that I was fighting. Future reference. Don't shoot the one that I'm hitting. It makes me sad. I can't stun luck. Oh well. Let's try that one again. Game was like, We'll see how many attempts it takes for us to get to ruins. Yeah, Ripoli hits like all but I think 2 lilies. If you hit the middle one, it's so strong. So good. And if you play this quest solo, it's also really easy for a force to clear in solo. So if you want to get past Vault Up, aka the worst boss of Photo Rule, but still want to do falls, this is like the Photo Rule quest. There we go. Now I did that correctly. You can use the dragon there to stun lock both lilies and also hit stuff that's approaching you, which is kind of neat. More enemies. Yeah, the pure range of Rufoi just makes it so useful at high level. I could do dumb stuff like this and not get punished. See how I'm hitting the lily to the left and I'm killing the grass assassin unironically? Look at that. So strong. So we'll at least do this until we get the ruins. That way I can say I tried to get my V101. There we go. See that? I threatened the game. It's like, damn, you're right. Let's just do ruins. Speaking of Ripoi rooms, this room is also really fun as a force. Like, look at this nonsense. See this whole room get nuked? So dumb. Look at that. I'm so lucky my HP's low from spamming Cycle Wand. So lucky. Heal myself up. And again, here's another example where Ripoi just kind of takes over this entire room. So see these enemies in the middle? You can use those to hit the Lily on the left and right side to make the other team safe. It's so good. I think once you realize like the pure dumb range of like max level Rafoi, I think a lot of quests become fun that were like not really that fun at low level for forces. Just because you can suddenly crowd control entire areas you never used to be able to crowd control. We get a couple more chances to be 101 here. I like to view this as like the more monster dense version of TTF, when you don't care about experience but just want raw numbers of drops. This is actually kind of nice. Yeah, this is where I would argue that you would probably just stick to 3 seals almost the whole time. The exception of a couple waves here. So extra lava cannons for Chris. So speaking of spamming Razan, I'm just gonna... Don't mind me, just kill all the claws. Don't mind me. So good. Hello, Lone Sorcerer. Would you like to perish? Oh my, I didn't even register it. It finally gave me the path to the north, chat. Is this the first time in like a week it's given me this path? I didn't have to go to the right and kill the annoying amount of sorcerers. I just have to kill the Dark Gunners, which drop something very useful on orange ID, and they're decent on red ID. I will take that over the other nonsense. I almost forgot what the spawns were. I haven't been on this side in so long. Still a decent amount of spread needle chances. I will take. Thank you, Don't Fluff the Pillows, for the good luck. Appreciate it. I went to do my heavy attack and I went, oh wait, this character has a normal attack setup, unlike my super whack characters. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna spam Rabarda here to keep them off me. Lily out of range. Oh, come on. Bad timing. Fortunate. Skills from the team. I'm gonna go to the far corner here. This is my preferred way to tackle the room. That way if some of them turn to me, it should be fine. Oh, I was slightly too close to the other guy. That was my fault. On the shit is stun lock. There we go. Why did I just get hit there? I feel like I got trolled. I wasn't moving. I should have been hit there. I'm just gonna Rabarda them until they die. Alright, so we're all gonna head to the left when we enter this room. We're gonna assist as best we can with all the freeze going on. I'm gonna switch to using more demon mechs on the Darkbringers. I'm just gonna believe the team can freeze all this BS. Ouch. You know what, that went pretty well. As long as we all stay on one side, it's not that bad. Like, honestly, this is just what I'm learning. Like, we deal with the problem here, right? And then it's over. Build the indie Belra so the team can move around. Landed the demons. Oh, the music got funky. I gotta say, my ATP didn't feel capped. I'm pretty close though. Let's see, did we get the bonus room or did we get falls? Let's find out. Aw, demons let me down. Oh, well, I guess... Oh, darn, we fight falls. Oh, darn, chat. I know chat's very upset at this predicament. Like, bamboozled again. Is on 29, nice. Let team enjoy the walk. I'm just gonna restore TP because I don't need to actually chase them. There you go, chat. Peak TP regen action. I recognize this player 1. I'm not the closest to the monument, so I don't care. Sometimes I'll run with them in solidarity. Other times I'm like, no. I like that Falls has been reduced to chill shop music. I mean, it does feel like we're window shopping with Falls. We're like, oh, that's not a good deal. I like those boxes. Maybe next one. We'll check next door. Maybe the next Falls will respect our time. So I can at least say I went for an okay number of V101 attempts. Not the most ever, but certainly a non-zero number, which is always exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna Zalor and Gafoe spam. I'm gonna believe in everybody else to do some DPS here. There we go. Well, timed from chat, didn't even get struck. I still feel like Grant should have been Divine Punishment. To be honest with you, chat. We definitely got cheated. It should have been like the same speed of Falls. Like, not even combo. Just like a massive heavy version of what the Rangers use. It's like, I ate that die fluid for chat. I thought about not recovering my TP there and be like, chat can kill it, right? And I'm like, I guess I'll Foe. I'm pointing, I'm like, there's Chris's red ring. Just give it to him. Sadly, I think we got nothing. Don't mind me, just gonna Foe the boxes. These drops are just so bad. Right? Like, is it because it's like guaranteed to be money or something? Is that why the boxes are such booty? I've never bothered to super pay attention. Like, the one where Falls is random. But I feel like the other ones might not be. Either way, they're quite disappointing. Well, I guess I'm willing to do another run. See if how many tries it takes to get ruins again. guess maybe we'll do some CLJ sword runs because it's funny. That way we could truly say that we did everything. Yet again. Played episode 2, played episode 4. Episode 2 might have only had like 20 minutes of playtime, but it was played, chat, in a group. We'll get there. There we go, Mizuki already 9 character levels higher than when they started. HP almost at a point of survivability on certain things. At least I don't think Caves explodes them anymore. No kaboom for LightDragon. I think I need like 3 V101s. I kind of wish for Anguish mode. I wish they actually just created rare versions of certain monsters. Make it more gimmicky. Add in all the pellet swaps the game is afraid to do. There you go, chat. We can have rare falls. We need Illiskillis, it's true. On V101. Okay, I'm gonna kill the lilies out of annoyance and then we'll reset. Back to stun locking the room. Look at this. Get him out of here. Look at that. There were 2 things that survived my wrath, more or less. That's it. It looks like no photon drops from me, sadly. Okay. I could check further for Worthy 101, but I feel like that's not worth our time. I'll kill those for the PDs, though. Epsilonger. Rare Epsilon is just guaranteed to replace normal Epsilon with teleporting Epsilon at random. And it's always Death Element. It doesn't rotate any elements. It's also 200 EDK to resist. So it's just guaranteed to kill you. YOLO just gets chainable me goods. Gibbles just looks exactly the same, except they basically taped a giant Buster Sword on its hand, so it has more range. trying to think a Gaigui would just be called like Die Geek or something. To make it the most hateful thing ever. Come on, V101s. No V101s so far. Oh man, mine's again. Boo. Boo the game, chat. Come on, don't give us mines. We don't want mines. I'd like to think its confuse attack is actually just homing me good. I'll just leave. Oh, it consumed an item on me. I hate that. I don't know what I misaligned on my controller to do that. It actually always has purple shield up. It never goes away. The bomb is just replaced with a team-wide grants. Put my tri-fluid aid earlier. Okay, we're gonna go for 2 more resets, and if we don't see it, we'll switch quests. You can say we gave it a shot. Rico boxes actually just continuously deploy missiles until you die. That's all they do. Yeah, they're mobile Baranzas. That's all they are. Rip Mizuki. Raramorphos actually just pulls you in like Gerdabulu while also just constantly attacking. It'll have the opposite effect where as long as you look at it, it doesn't attack you. But the moment you turn around, it paralyzes you and just kills you. Becomes truly a nightmare when mixed with other Morphos. On B101. Yep. Oh, nice. Another photon draw. One game. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the run's alive. That way we could say we had at least 30 chances of B101. Not terrible. Love Rifoi in this room so much. It's so good. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if we got bonus room. Do we still get LNK combat, which is decent? Yeah, I like that we basically bullied the Lily out of existence. It still did what we needed to do. Ouch. Sadly, no Sange Yasha for us. Actually murdered. Get Resonded, fool. Take that, Indie Belra. There we go. Let me check the song. I think the song is paused. We're almost at the end of the soundtrack. Best fan Parasitic Gene Flow, nice. I'm gonna go deep so that the team doesn't get murdered instantly. Like, see how 2 of them turned to face me? I pulled away 2 of these from attacking by standing over here. It's so crucial that I don't line up with the team. Look how easy that was comparatively. Alright, so we're gonna be spamming Rafoli for like the next 30 years in this room, so have fun. Of course. So many Arlens, chat. There's so many. There we go. Hey, look, a 40-hit shotgun with no special. Thanks, game. We gotta be careful on this wave, because I don't want to anger the Indie Belra. And the Darkbringer. I made the Darkbringer mad. Okay, there we go. Team saved me. That could have been bad. And back to the rooms we normally go to. Why did I get hit? Die, Darkbringer, or Dark Gunners. I feel like trying to aim at him. Brandstum. Oh. I'm annoyed he lived. Okay, that'll kill one. Okay, I messed up that Darkbringer pretty bad. Thank you, Demon Mech Guns. You're the best. That time I moved far enough away that he wouldn't make me. Darko just hit Remy like Dwarfon. I like to think Rare Del Beater just charges backwards and only charges with the butt. All it does is hip attack you, chat. Ooh, Gazon 29 I might actually pick up. I want that. I like to think when Bulk Hole splits, it actually just summons Barances. Just oops every Barans. Rare Sorcerer is actually like the spellcasters in Zestiria. They have no spellcast time. All they do is combo kill the group. Well, splits in more Bulk Claw, that's fair. That one's dead. Okay, I got 2 Darkbringers killed. I think I did okay there. Oh, I get it in time. It's ultra dead. Goodbye, Indie Belra. Oh, I have a bad chance of missing that. Bellers be trolling. Oh hey, it's Falls again. I guess we'll never see bonus room, chat. We're not deemed worthy with bonus room. Oh well, I guess I'll just cycle one the boss. I guess. You could say we went for a decent amount of balls today. I don't normally do more than like 4 or 5 TTFs in a stream. Otherwise you get the Valentine's event where nothing happens. Yeah, I think I'm willing to do like, I don't know, like 2 Phantasmal World 4s, I might call it. I gotta work tomorrow. As I said before, I'm not feeling the best, sadly. We've still got a little over 3 hours. See an arm fly and incapacitate Mizuki, yeah. Those Indie Belra arms are ultra lethal. I mean, they are one of the few things that are shockingly not set damage. And it makes me upset that they implemented Indie Belra arms the way they should have implemented like half the attacks in the game. So it's not like they didn't know that they should do that. Poor boss. Wow, that boss actually just got shredded. I was expecting more of a fight there. I was like, oh, I gotta rest the teammates since the fight's already over. Poor Falls. And gets the Lord on. Crit Mizuki.
Dead already?
Definitely dead already. Falls got bullied, definitely. I'm pointing, I'm like, look at what we did to Falls. Sadly, it does not seem like the team got the red ring there either. Unfortunate. So we went for some Lava's Cannon chances, right? Like we had it from Sorcerer. We also had it from Rare Slime in theory. A little bit of V101, some V801, some Smartling. But sadly, it was not meant to be. I'm gonna put this away. Yeah, let's do some quick joke runs, then we'll end the stream. Guess I'll put the Gazond away. Does he actually have... Wow, I have exactly 200 things in the... Wow, that is a lot of escape dolls. These are useless. I feel like I bullied that wrong. I'm just gonna drop all of these. If they're useful to you, take them. If not, it is what it is. I just don't want them in my bank anymore. I'm sure they're things I picked up by accident. I think the grants there might be useful if you don't have any light spells. Otherwise, the other stuff's probably too low level. Okay. We started the stream as UCast. We're gonna end the stream as UCast. Yeah, it's just one of those things where high-level Riffoid leads to some very fun stun locks. So I want to see more rooms that are controllable like that, and they're not, like, awkwardly split like I see in some of the other custom quests, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, we're ready. We're mentally ready for it now. We're gonna rely on LightDragon to give us any kind of buff, and then Zalor every enemy. We should be fine. We're gonna see if all those buffs that he picked up paid off. Holy. Why am I so high in the air? Look at that. Why is he so... Why is he like that? Damn, he's just floating above the world. The only thing I missed was Shifta? That's fine. We'll even take 15 Shifta, I'll be real with you. It's more important to use a lure, to be honest. I think you got a decent one. Anyway, we're gonna do Phantasmal World. Let's do like 3 runs of that, and then we'll be done. And since there's technically good boxes here, you could end up with high-level techniques again, which is also pretty funny. Look at those traps. Uh-oh, where's Mizuki? Where's Mizuki? There we go. There's our Shifta. Don't mind me. Doing drive-by freeze traps. And there's not what I'm aiming at. Got lost. Hey, you gotta take a right. There we go. My material? Sure, I'll take it. Leave the boxes to the right of the entrance to the forest. Oh, somebody shot my trap. I mean, had it all set up and everything. Oh well. Ouch. Oh, nobody checked the boxes. Yeah, but we gotta be real careful. These are actually worth checking. Right at the entrance there. Speaking of which, ooh, Wrestle level 30, HP material, sure. We'll take both of those. What a box check. We'll do it 2 more times. Right, Chad? Don't mind if I do. Just casual level 30 tech. It's fine. Classic episode 2 boxes. There we go, much better. Let team pop the boxes. Hopefully I don't miss my freeze trap, which is what happened last time. I did it again. I really need to pop those boxes first. That's what I'm learning. My gun seems to, like, suction onto those boxes, even though it is not the closest target. It's so mean. Poor Gibbles just actually gets outright murdered. Oh, I got debuffed. Rip. I'm gonna leave any team. Wait, I can still do damage with Sacrifice Special while debuffed? It's like, ha! I have the power of a new world now. That'll show him. Okay, one more. You cast. Debuff by 16, doesn't matter. It's combo kill anyway, chat. Doesn't matter. That's some Hugh cast privilege right there. Okay. Actually, I realized I lied to you all when I said this would be the last run. Because don't think we've cookied with XLightDragon. And even if we haven't done it recently. I think we'll do a cookie quest. The question is, XLightDragon, what kind of cookie quest did you want to do? Did you want something for value? Did you want something specifically for force? You feeling? I like my mech guns just refusing to shoot the freeze trap. Getting trolled in real time. I'm so sad that Justy rolled with hit. I feel like the game is taunting me with rolls that could have been. Okay, no Seal J Sword. So what kind of cookie quests do you want, XLightDragon? Let us know. If you're not sure, I'll pick one for you. Okay. We'll go with the old classic then. So be prepared for episode 4. It is probably our most run cookie quest. It has a chance of giving you Slicer, Fanatic, and Limiter, both of which are actually pretty useful in Faux New World. Limiter, of course, reducing TP costs, giving you resistances, accuracy. Pretty solid unit. It being into wall failed successfully. Sorry to hear, Dango. Level 1 is talking to 100. Don't mind us. We're just doing a cookie quest. Gonna sneak on by. Don't mind us. Action is dead. Nearing the end of the fight, so clear should be soon. That's good news, Dango. Are you still streaming right now, Dango? I did see a Twitch notification when I checked my phone a moment ago. He has an event egg on him. Chat, of course he does. Why wouldn't he have an event egg? Just shake your head, chat. The character. No, I just ended. Oh, okay. This character lives and breathes in the cookie world. So we'll give Chris a few seconds, or not a few seconds. We'll give Chris a minute because he's doing the action test. Yeah, we're going ultimate. I no longer care mode. It's just Valentine of the Cookie Dimension, indeed. Character is ultra dumb. So anyway, if you're not sure what to do, LightDragon, in this quest, I want you to locate the Gafoi button on your controller. Never stop pressing it ever. Maybe debuff them from hitting you every now and then. Maybe, I guess. Otherwise, it's only Gafoi. Just you can beat the quest with one button. I believe in you. If something seems like it doesn't take Gafoi damage, those are the things you debuff. Just, if it looks really big, debuff it. I guess a good rule of thumb. Should be good. Yeah, we're in a one button world. The question arises, the answer is Gafoi. It really is. Episode 4, almost everything is weak to fire. Sort of like how Mines in episode 1, almost everything is weak to fire. So the answer is almost always Gafoiad. There's like some oddball enemies, like the Babudas that drop really good items, can't really die easily to fire. So they're your mortal nemesis on the surface. Gorfons take okay damage from you, so you're kind of neutral to them. Gertabulu is not your friend. You don't want to see Gertabulu, aka the wacky arm flailing dude man thing. Yeah, it's like you're not asking about the dimensions of the room. You're casting Gafoi. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. Anyway, we're now in the color dimension. Not quite sepia, due to us having other colors later. Oh, where's Mizuki? Oh, there we go, I got scared. So anyway, if you haven't done the quest before, I want you to take a look at how much raw XP per second. If you have an XP calculator or a tracker, I highly recommend you just stare at it as we kill things. I guarantee you are leveling at least twice before this quest ends. I guarantee you. Quest XP is phenomenal. One day I will get limiter. Also enjoy the music. It's very ominous cookie music. I'm gonna debuff so Mizuki doesn't die. There we go. Back to Gafoi stacking. Look, I'm even going in the menus specifically to Gafoi cast as fast as possible. The most optimal Gafoi stacking is happening right now. I'm gonna debuff into debuff, back into Gafoi stacking. There we go. Debuff into debuff, into Gafoi stacks. Nice level up. Yeah, look at the Marissas taking double Gafoi damage here. They are not surviving. Get out of here. Goodbye, satellite lizards. You're also about to melt. Well, that means Mizuki's character has gone up at least 11 levels. They started at 99. And as I said before, there is no way they're completing this quest without leveling again. I don't believe. And since we're so good at Gafoi stacking, all the Marissas just kind of explode, which is all you want to see. You don't want to see the Marissas do anything. You're like, I'm playing episode 4. I'm not getting bullied here. Listen, the Force is the bully here. They don't care about anything here. Well, I don't mind another Mother Garb, actually. That'd be kind of nice. Although I think HellCleave is giving me all the ones I need. Doesn't hurt to get more. One limiter. A limiter. So sad, chat. One day I will get limiter. 1 in 200 really shouldn't be that rare, given how many we kill, but it is what it is, I guess. Ouch. Debuff, debuff. Back to Gafoi stacking. I'll do this to slow them down. Otherwise, I'm gonna believe in the team on this one. Still Razond a little bit here. Speed it up a little. Anyway, back to Gafoe stacking. Oh, what's that, Marissa's? I still had Gafoe out because I knew you were coming. Yeah, get out of here, Marissa's. You're not allowed to do anything. Get out of here. You're in our world now, Marissa's. We're the falls of your universe. Get out of here. Alright, the only other thing you really have to remember about this quest is when you see, like, only Goron detonators, that's when you leave the center of the room. So we're having party time in the center of the room, and we basically never move. But the moment you see that, you leave the center of the room. And don't ever come back. Just find a happy corner to stand in for a little bit. Because bad things happen there. Oh, speaking of, you were going to gain a level before it ended. Congrats on hitting 111 or so. It's more Gafoe damage. It just means you bully them even harder. So good. Poor enemies. See, that looks like we should help them, but I'm telling you right now, just keep stacking Gafoe. Just let them be. They'll be fine. One of them is demons, so it's not completely terrible. It's more important we deal with this. We never want to see the Marissas do anything, so they'll lure the remainder of them towards us. But thanks to your Gafoe damage and my Gafoe damage, we are pretty much going to stop them from ever doing anything ever, which is good, because I don't want to see them do anything ever. Anyway, since we're in the center of the room, most of the Rappies should be there. Yeah, we barely lose any Rappies, because we didn't move. Because we only believed in the Gafoe. Although I gotta rebuff our teammates at some point. I got almost everybody. Good enough. We're almost at 700 XP a second. So that's like a little over 3 TTFs of experience so far. So it's like you've already cleared it, and then you started doing another one, is how much XP per second. We broke 700 briefly. So we did actually get almost 4 TTFs. It's like 3.5 TTFs worth of experience so far, in terms of the rate. So this quest is like undeniably one of the best ways to level in the game. So I don't know if you'll hit 112 by the end of this quest, but you'll be somewhat close. Because you still have like 2 major waves left. So wild. Uh-oh, where's washing machine? There we go. Like, where'd your buffs go? Okay, gonna help out a little bit here. And I'm gonna go right back to ye old Gafoe stacking. Heck yeah, chat. Oh, what's that, Zeus and Marissa's? Oh, your weakness is Gafoe? Oh, how unfortunate. Right, chat? Woe is you, Zoo. You're not doing it. Okay, leave the room. Alright, trash talk over. We leave. I'm gonna go, like, over here. That should be good enough. So anyway, if you have grants, you can use that to bully the Girdabulu. If you time it well, they can never cast any spells. If you don't know the timing, just spam it. It's fine. But it's no longer... The time of Gafoe is over, though. We need to lock in and just grant some. There we go. Sadly, no limiters. But hey, we got 302,000 experience at 3.5 TTFs worth of pacing. So, congratulations. There should be a wonderful amount of things for you to pick up here, because the drop rate is boosted in this quest. There might be techniques in here, maybe. See, like Rabardas and stuff in here. So if you're lucky, it'll give you the Shifta. All these power materials, there's so many. I love the 9 Dimate somebody dropped on the floor. They're like, yeah, I don't need those. I'm good. of the singular foe we left out there. Oh yeah, and to get the quest completed, you have to talk to the guy that was near the entrance. That's guarding the warp. Okay. Get my money, chat. Valentine lives on. Yet another limiter run completed without seeing limiter. So sad. So yeah, just fantastic experience. 302,000 is not a low amount for sure. Let's chat. How do we feel the runs went overall? Well, no rare items aside from the Heart of item, which is, you know, I think it's decent. But unfortunately, no V101s, no Smartlings, no V801s, no Heaven Strikers, no Cannon Rouges. So, a whole bunch of items that I was kind of hoping the chat would end up getting, we didn't get. But hey, we got LightDragon to try Ultimate with multiplayer. Hopefully they had a good time. They at least got a lot of techs. That should make playing much easier, whether they're doing single player or multiplayer. Plus they got all those levels, so that's like, what, almost like 70 to like 90 MST, which is kind of significant to where they are. It means more Gafoi damage, chat. Never enough Gafoi damage. So yeah, we even got a cookie quest out of the way. Sadly, chat, as I said before, I'm still kind of recovering from yesterday. Got his on 29, nice. So I don't want to push it for late night streams, so I'm going to call it here. I still have to think about what we're honestly going to stream tomorrow. I just haven't had a chance. Most of my time was spent feeling not well into the stream today. So I'll take a look. I don't have my other PC back, which was what I was hoping I would hear news from today, but did not receive it, unfortunately. But for now, chat, let's go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time.